Dude, Andrew Tate and Jake Paul lost. Oh, God. I used to pray for times like these.
Winner by majority decision. And still, the Misfits Boxing Heavyweight Champion of the World.
You think you're a tough guy because Strickland couldn't finish you. I'll finish you. Don't worry about that. I'm built different.
You bald fraud!
So Andrew Tate has been crashing out since he lost to a dude who's best known for his reality TV show, Too Hot to Handle. It's funny. To all the red pillars, is this your king? Is this your king? Dude, that's Bolton G right there. I'm not one to usually kick somebody when they're down. I'm not one. I don't do that. I don't believe in that. You know what I mean? But when you're like a freaking alleged human trafficker / Fredophile / you spread hate, you kind of get like a pass.
The universe probably owes me this win, you know? I've been through so much. God and the universe probably owe me this win.
He seems like he's confused after the beating that he took. He lost by decision, but still. Doesn't really want to accept the loss and keeps beating around the bush. Keeps giving excuses here and there. Brings up his age as a key factor as to why he lost. From the outside looking in, it just looks like a guy whose ego has just been heavily fractured.
Big bag of beatings with my name on it. Maybe my job on this planet is just to take a fucking beating over and over again and just pay for everyone else and give everybody else what they want. And maybe I'm just here to fucking suffer and get my ass kicked, and I'm going to do it all so I can give everyone else a fantastic life and give everyone else mindset advice. Nobody gives me mindset advice. Nobody helps me. Nobody helps me with my mindset and saves me when I'm depressed. No, maybe I'm just here to take a fucking beating like a piñata and give candy to everybody else. Maybe that's what God's plan was for me.
I don't know, man. Just be a man and accept the L. Dude, I take L's on the daily. Dude, I look like an L, actually. If I spread my legs this way, I am an L. I don't understand. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I would truly appreciate it. So, Andrew Tate, throughout this entire video, you're going to see him just doing his best to maneuver and dodge out of these verbal lashings that he's taking. According to professional boxing analysis and, dudes who are expert in this field, Andrew Tate got embarrassed in this fight.
Fair to say that the greatest fraud check of all time happened on Saturday when Andrew Tate lost to Chase Damore. He should have never taken this fight. If there was any sort of doubt about him winning, he should have never taken this fight. And now he's going online and he's doing the babyface thing of and I'd rather try and fail. No, that's not who you are. Your persona has nothing to do with failure. Your persona is about winning. Your persona is about achieving wealth and success. Your persona is not about trying, and hey, if you don't succeed, you gave it the old college try. That is the antithesis of everything that you have spewed. Miss me with the I'm proud of myself for trying, and I went in there against the champion who's really good. No, you didn't. You went in there and you looked awful and you failed.
Very low level. I've seen a lot of Misfits fights. I've seen a lot of influencer boxing matches. They were all better than this. Or a plummet. I think he never should have done this. In hindsight, he never should have done this. This was supposed to be his big re-entry into the world. But this was like a big humiliation for him. Because Chase is awful and he still lost.
So professional people who obviously know way more than I do say that this man was just completely manhandled in that fight. He just wasn't ready. His technique was just very poor. Clearly looked gassed. Cardio was not up to par. And basically just stated that, he embarrassed himself and was just way in out of his league in that one. Just way in out of his league. Just poor technique for the alpha male. And I know what some of y'all are thinking too. Look at this donut over here just, critiquing Andrew Tate. And I get it, dude. The allegations are true, dude. I'm 5'7". I have a 12-inch vertical. I have a, jubilant temper. But, Andrew Tate preys on dudes like me. Okay, but the difference between me and him is, he has a six-pack. Not only that, but I can at least look at myself in the mirror when I mess up. This man doesn't. As a matter of fact, all he does is contradict himself throughout this entire time.
He deserves the credit. He earned it. And I'm not going to take that away from him with excuses, talking about rematches, making up bullshit about how he grabbed me or some crap. He won, and he deserves it, and I pay my debts. I've not yet had time to process why he beat me. I got tired after the second round, and I don't know why. The first and second round, he couldn't touch me. If I didn't get tired, I would have won. I'm a better boxer, but I did get tired. Maybe it's ring rust. Maybe I'm too old. Maybe he's too heavy and he kept leaning on me. I don't know why, but he beat me.
I don't know, dude. It seems like excuses to me. You know, this is the guy who was the former kickboxing world champion. This fight was supposed to put Andrew Tate back in the limelight so that he could hopefully fight dudes like Jake Paul in the future. I don't know if Jake Paul will actually take him up to this. Jake Paul will probably wallop him, to be honest with you. And see how times are crazy? Because now I'm siding with freaking Jake Paul. Like, what the hell? You know, it just seems like he's just trying to dodge the L. Even blames Romania, saying that he was incarcerated in Romania wrongfully so. Whatever. Come on, dude. Like, we had the receipts. We had the receipts as to why you were incarcerated. And it's honestly very contradictory because, like, you know, he talks about how he's not a loser and all this stuff. Granted, he tweeted this and it went viral. What do you call someone who loses? A loser. He also tweeted more stuff like this. Haters are like females. Nothing you can say, no matter how heinous, bothers them as much as ignoring them completely and living a happy life. But, you know, just the crash out continues.
Napoleon is in the history books. He lost battles. Muhammad Ali lost. Tyson lost. Champions sometimes lose. Sometimes the stars just don't align and you just lose. And you have to know that and you accept that when you agree to take the risk in the first place. Got paid $20 million dollars. I'm fine. I just lost. What happened?
Great, you know, dude's comparing himself to Napoleon, dude. You know, who's next? Richard Nixon? But he actually made $20 million in his fight, so I guess congrats. He did make like a money. See, I'm not trying to give him praise, but he did make money. But still, like, you know, at the same time, like, this is also a guy who's known for scamming his own audience. I don't know if people know this or actually remember this, but this is a guy who initially stated, oh, I would never state a crypto scam type scheme, proceeds to end up doing it anyways.
I can make $10 billion today if I launched a crypto, but I refuse to do it.
The type of thing Tate would call a scam a year ago. But now, he and his brother heavily promoted it over multiple videos. They even had flyers. Roost is now down over 90%. Not only that, Roost's treasury wallet got hacked. So the community literally got scammed.
You know what's funny? With all this evidence seeing like how just so much of a scumbag Andrew Tate is, there are still people, there is still a community out there that defends this man to the T. Like, if you go to YouTube videos or if you go on X, you see dudes out there defending this man to no end. Like, it's insane, dude. It is insane. You know, like, do they not realize that they are out here openly defending a fratophile? Are you kidding me? Like, what is wrong? Like, please find Jesus, dude. Find Jesus. Find Jesus or something. Like, find anybody. Find somebody who starts with the letter J, dude. I
get tired. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. The only thing that makes sense is that I was not supposed to win. Why was I not supposed to win? Maybe the win means more to Chase than it would have mean to me. Maybe Chase couldn't handle the loss. Maybe God decided, you know what, Chase has been through enough with mocking and things on the internet. Chase doesn't need the loss right now. Andrew can handle the loss better. Maybe God decided. Maybe if I won, we would have went out and celebrated that night, and Tristan would have smoked a bunch of cigars, and maybe he would have died 1 minute earlier. And maybe I get an extra minute with my brother because I lost.
I think bro is finally doing some cardio, running away from these accusations. Yeah, dude, this is insane. Man got gassed by the third round. He actually said in multiple interviews that he fought off 60 dudes in the summer. Or fought off. He fought or fought off. He did one of them with 60 guys in the summer. Even emotionally, it's hitting him really hard. You can see in this next clip I'm going to show you guys, he is just like, you know, spiraling and actually looks like he's about to cry.
But staying active till 39 is very different than coming out of a 10-year retirement at 39. If I was 23, would I beat Chase? Of course. Would I beat Chase 3 years ago before the Romanians threw me in a fucking jail cell and forced me to sit in my house for 3 years for no reason? Yeah. Am I bitter? Am I going to sit here and cry that the Romanian government, the most corrupt government in the fucking EU, stole my prime years, my last years I could fight at my best? Am I going to cry about it? No. You can't undo moves in life. Tristan said to me, what happened? I said, I got tired. I don't know why. You deserve that win. You've been through so much. You deserve that win. I said, I know. He goes, you trained so hard. You're in fantastic shape. I said, I know. I just got tired. If I didn't get tired, I would have beat him. He couldn't hit me in the first round. He couldn't touch me. I'm tired, Andrew, of watching you find the silver linings. I'm tired of you having to suffer all the time. Why can't you just ever have a nice day? Why can't you ever have a sunny day? We've had so many fucking clouds that we've got a lot of fucking silver. So I guess that's what it is.
Am I gonna cry about it? No. Proceeds to cry about it. I'm actually pro crying. So, you know, like for all the dudes out there, dude, stop, like, not stop crying. Cry. If you gotta let it out, dude, let it out. I understand if you want to be in, you know, privacy. Let it out, dude. Stop hiding. Stop having your tears in the closet. Let your tears come out the closet, dude. It's just enough with this whole alpha bullshit. You're human. We're human. We have emotions, all right? You know, people over here now scared of emotions. Like, anyways, it's also funny because, like, you see him just emotionally spiraling. Also, this is the same guy who also said depression isn't real. Clearly looks like he might be hitting depression soon. And again, I'm not one to be, like, you know, trying to, I said earlier I wasn't going to kick a man when he's down, but this dickhead gets the pass, though. But anyways, we'll see if the cash out continues with Andrew Tate. Figured I should make a quick video about this, covering this aspect, this subject. Hilarious. Anyways, y'all let me know what y'all think. Of course, if you disagree with anything that I said, please let me know in the comment section. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. I'm going to go walk my fish. Peace, y'all.